whoever answers at the governor's office, I asked him, I said, oh, I'm looking for information on a proclamation that was made by Governor Sanders. It was literally called the Arab American Heritage Month, a month of April.
Right.
Proclamation.
Which odd, she didn't announce it till 20 days in. But anyway, go ahead.
She didn't announce it. That's the thing. She never announced it at all.
Right.
And so here we are the last day of April, and this one's skirted by all of us, except for Amy Meck. But nobody is taking her seriously because this is what I saw on everybody's post. Oh, this can't be real. Oh, this isn't real. When I put it out for information, everyone was like, oh, I doubt if it's real. I call. Right. So he tells me, all right, hold on a second. So he puts me on hold at the governor's office.
He didn't even know. He's having to check. Hey, get this lady on the phone. I don't know. Typical. So he comes back and he's like, all of those proclamations are filed at the Secretary of State's office. And I was like, okay, but you can't confirm whether it was. I'm asking for a confirmation, not did it happen? Did she sign it? Is it real? All of the documents are at the Social Security or at the Secretary of State's office. Yeah. And hung up. I was like, okay, well. And just hung up in your face.
Well, not really hung up. We just kind of like hung up. You know, I was like, all right, well,
thanks.
See you. Yeah, exactly. So then get back on the Dave Ellswick show. We're doing our thing. So then I'm like, all right, I'm calling the Secretary of State's office. So I call the Secretary of State's office. I call the executive office. I got Mrs. White. Who I asked her about it. And I said, I'm calling this governor's office said that you would have a copy of this if it's in fact real. And so she says to me, hold on a second, what is the name of it? And I was like, I tell her, our April is Arab American Heritage Month.
Yeah.
She comes back on the phone and I'm thinking, oh, she's not going to be able to find it because it's not real, And she's like, yep, it was signed on April 20th. And I was like, can I please get a copy of that?
Yeah, really?
She was like, okay, well, who are you? And I was like, Val Emmons. Who are you with? Salem Media. No. Oh, no. You need to FOIA this. I was like, are you serious? This should be a public document.
Right, exactly.
It is nowhere in the news. It is nowhere on the website. And this literally should be a public document.
That's what I'm talking about, G.
And so I was like, okay. And she said, because I'm with Salem Media, I had to send the FOIA. If I was an everyday person, which y'all can probably get on there and get it right now.
That's whack, yo.
Right? I have to FOIA it.
Yeah.
And so I've sent the FOIA and I've also asked them for the trail because I would like to know who asked for the proclamation because that counts and that matters. And I have yet to have a response yet, but you got a response from something, but I have not gotten a response yet to my request. And I want to know who, because most of the time when these things happen, these kind of proclamations, someone asks for it.
Right.
An organization. And so, well, what I did was I went out after I saw this little article or report from Amy.
Yeah.
I went and I started searching. I literally searched the title of the proclamation.
Yeah.
And the only thing that came up for me was the American Arab organization, which is not an organization. It's a business. And they're the only one.
This says Arab America Foundation. Yeah.
Foundation. But they're not a foundation because it's a .com. It's not a .org. And it literally, if you go to the About Us, it says we're a business.
Yeah. So don't confuse them with a nonprofit. Don't confuse them with 501c3 or C4 or anything.
Exactly. And so if you go and you scroll down, they give you a list and all the proclamations from all the states. So I go down, I'm scrolling, and I was like, oh my God, it is right there. That was before I called.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what made me call because I was like, and I asked them and I haven't received, I was like, who did you receive this proclamation from? I haven't received a response to that yet either. And that was this morning.